Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. Cheating GF. Hey y'all, recently found out my GF cheated on me, wanted to share my story and get your thoughts on it. I'm 36, she's 37. Long story, but here we go. I've known her since we were in college, almost 20 plus years, and we were super tight back in the day. I always had a crush on her but never made a move for a number of reasons. But the feelings were always there and I could tell she had them too. Fast forward to summer of 2021, we're all grown up, we've stayed friends and would chat every once in a while, and she comes to town for a conference and wants to meet up for dinner. We hang out every night she's here, and on the last night she's in town, she confesses a deep love for me, that I'm her soulmate and she really wants to be with me and build something serious and doesn't want me messing around if we're together. Mind you, we live in two different cities in the same state. A couple 100 miles apart but a quick 1-hour flight. I'm overjoyed because I felt this way forever but it's never worked out. We agreed to talk about it and try to get together soon. A few months go by because of hectic work schedules and we finally make plans to see each other. We go to the happiest place on earth and it's amazing. At first, there's some nerves but we had a blast together. We were finally intimate and the fireworks were real. As we left, we didn't make anything official and just played it cool like, hey, I can't wait to see you again, let's get together real soon. Soon as I get home, she wants to come down and spend night with me. I'm stoked and can't think of anyone else I'd want to spend it with. For the entire month, we text and talk on the phone and I'm starting to think, okay, maybe this long distance thing can really work. All the while, I'm on dating apps, and so is she, and chatting with girls, but don't go on any dates. Just keeping the water warm in case things don't work out. I actually deleted my dating apps a few days before she came to visit because I knew I just wanted to be with her. At this point, it's all good, nothing is exclusive and we're nothing official. Fast forward tonight, she comes down and we have the best 3 days. Incredible connection, super passionate in the bedroom, and just an all-around great time basking in each other's company. Before she leaves, I ask if she wants to be my GF. She says yes and I'm thrilled. She deletes her dating app right in front of me. We talk about being monogamous and exclusive, and she's all about it. She flies home and for the first few days, it's awesome. Then, randomly on the phone one night, she tells me that some guys are testing her and DMing her after she posted some pics of us. So, I ask, what are you saying to them, are you replying? She goes, yeah, just keeping it short. Then she tells me about this guy who she's had an on and off again relationship with for 6 years who reached out to her and was super excited for us. That made me super uncomfortable and I let her know. She told me not to worry about it and that she'd never spend time with him alone. Only with other people if there was a work event with old colleagues. They used to work together but she's moved on to a different area. So, I'm already starting to feel insecure about it but I trust her and move on. A week later, she's going to meet up with some old colleagues for a drink and then get home early because she's flying to Costa Rica for a week to spend time with her dad. I say cool, have a great time, I'm off to sleep but text or call me when you're headed home. So yeah, I never hear back and I start getting that weird pit in my stomach feeling. I finally convince myself that I'm tripping and fall asleep around 2 a.m. Wake up the next morning and nothing. So, I call her and she sounds a little different on the phone. I ask how her night was and she goes, it was fine, had a few drinks and caught up with friends. I could tell she was rushing to get to the airport so we wrapped up the call and I'm feeling better about it. Over the next few weeks, I have this gut feeling that something happened that night but she denies it all and says she only loves me blah blah blah. Fast forward a few weeks and a trip where I met her parents. I got home the next day and for some reason directly asked her if anything happened the night before she left for her trip. Was the dude she was seeing on and off there? Finally she told me the truth. She cheated on me, and she said it was for closure and to close a chapter in her life. Feeling like she meant it, I asked a bunch of questions and felt like I got what I needed to move forward in a relationship with her. I gave her a second chance, but she also refused to cut off communication with this other person. Because his dad was sick and that he was there for her in her dark times, or whatever BS, but that she would never see him again. I tried to accept and move forward so quickly, but I was so pissed. 2 weeks later we got together for V-Day, and that was supposed to be the reset for our relationship. We talked about the elephant in the room, agreed to move on and be honest with each other. Next day, she asks me when the last time I got STD tested was, so I told her I got tested the prior week. Note, we didn't have sex after she had cheated on me until V-Day weekend. She was curious and asked why. I shared that it was for peace of mind. For the next few days she keeps pressing me for the truth, so I finally told her after she assured me that it was okay. So I told her that a few days after she told me she cheated on me, I woke up with a bump on my tongue, and that I freaked out and wanted to get tested to make sure I was good, which I was, and that if she never cheated on me this wouldn't have happened. She flipped and said I thought she was dirty, if I did I wouldn't have slept with her again, and broke up with me. She said she couldn't trust me, lol. Then she says we should take time to evaluate what we want and maybe reconnect in the future. And that she only wants to be with me. WTF? Should I just block her ass? Tell her it's over? I'm struggling with some wild emotions. Finally she told me the truth. She cheated on me, and she said it was for closure and to close a chapter in her life. Give her closure and close that chapter in her life where you were her boyfriend. 100. Thanks. You're welcome. Just remember that you're worth more than being cheated on. Block her manipulating ass and have your best life. Agree? Yes. Well, it looks like you can't trust her, and you're early in the relationship. The closure story is what you guessed, BS. If I were you, I'd cut my loss and move on. Apparently her feelings for you ain't strong enough to keep her from cheating on you. No doubt, I'm glad I kept pressing and didn't let her gaslight into believing her lies. Better now than years down the road. Oh, how dare you get tested after sleeping with someone else who was sleeping around. Oh, the betrayal and horror. Woe is her. Yeah, she messed up and tried to deflect it on you when you took precautions to keep yourself safe. 100. Dude, break up with her. Don't fall for that closure bullshit. Duck her. She doesn't love you. I've seen this shit before. They keep contact with their ex or some colleague or friend and then they go on a trip and boom. Man, you deserve better. She's just using you. Leave before shit gets serious. Eventually she's going to do it again and gaslight you and love bomb you. Have some confidence and leave this stupid ducking whore. Thanks man, definitely worried about a repeat of the same bullshit. No more wasted energy on a lost cause. Of course my friend, I'm glad to help. So you leaving her or what? Good call, you were back plan and still are. This old fling will toss her off and she will do everything to get back with you. You met her parents? Yay. Crazy, huh? Yes, that is crazy. This poor girl has some issues. Self-esteem, it sounds like. Whoever lands her is going to be in therapy from day one. She's with the ex. She's lying to you. She's still cheating. That's why she told you she was still going to talk to him. Future reference. When they cheat, the cheaters are never allowed to talk, text, sext or see the AP again. They can't hold to that? Then bye-bye. Yep, exactly. This was her plan. She needed an excuse to break up with you and make look like the bad guy. Yep, sounds about right. Thanks for the future reference tips. Hope this shit never happens in the future, but yeah, North Carolina with AP sounds about right. She's a hoe. Forget about her. Total and complete no contact op. She's a player op, don't waste another moment of your time or any more of your emotion on her. She loves the chase and the new relationship high. move on and don't look back. Gonna give you a solid piece of advice, dude, never stick your dick in crazy. Lol, good luck in that endeavor, woman speaking. LOL. Lol. So she cheated with him because it was more important to her to close this chapter than to remain faithful to you. You should wonder how many more chapters she got to close until she can be faithful. Be happy that you didn't get an STD and don't test your luck further, which means to get rid of her. You wanted to be with her, tried it out, and now you know that despite what she said, she never felt the same. She lied to you the whole time. You deserve better. Thank you. Definitely deserve better. Very grateful to walk away without STDs and learn some valuable, but painful, lessons that have forced me to grow. I'd have walked the second she told me she cheated. What a lying witch. Shoulda done that for sure. That last part was hilarious. Bro blocks the shit out of her. You just dodged a bullet. You do not want to be in a long-term relationship with someone that devious. Gaslight you to the point of breaking up with you when she was the one that cheated and used the lamest excuse in the book to close a chapter. Go ahead and leave her in that chapter. Block her, and if she ever gets in contact again, just tell her you can't trust her and you don't see yourself with a cheater. You don't need to explain yourself to her. THX bruv. To me, it seems so strange that she brings the STD test out of the blue. Are you sure that she is not infected? Isn't she testing you if it was you that passed her the STD? Yeah, it didn't make sense why she got so upset at me. Kinda came out of the blue, but whatever. She's evil, bro. Leave it be. I've met women like this before. They don't know what they want. The only closure she got was that dude's junk in her trunk. She's dirty. Not any good. So she was your girlfriend for like 2 weeks and then cheated on you? Do I have that right? Wow. Just wow. Then tries to blame you for getting a STD test after she finally admits that she cheated. You are so lucky you found out now who she really is. It hurts now, but trust me, it would have been worse years from now. Yep, you got it right. I'm finally accepting how lucky I am to have found out now, and yeah, totally dodged a bullet. She is definitely gaslighting you. She sounds much more toxic than your platonic relationship ever revealed. I would try to see if going back to friendship would work, if you even want that, but it definitely sounds like things should be done romantically between you two or she will only get worse. The whole situation is a huge red flag. Yep. I felt so crazy for a minute, but my gut was right. We'll see if we can be friends again down the road, but I don't even really see the point in that at the moment. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.